Hello, I'm Bob Corso, live on Court Square in downtown Harrisonburg, where we're here for Harrisonburg's 14th annual National Night Out. They haven't been doing it as long as the national folks, but 14 years is a pretty good run. Now, National Night Out is a crime prevention event, and Harrisonburg Police Department invites all neighbors in the city to join in this celebration. The police and the fire departments and city officials will travel throughout Harrisonburg and find out exactly what is going on in the area, visit with neighbors, and of course answer your questions. And joining us to answer a few questions is Mary Hope Gangwer. She is the Public Information Officer for the Harrisonburg Police Department. Mary Hope, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, tell us about the idea of turning on your lights for National Night Out. What is that symbolic, or is there a real meaning to doing that?
Turning on your lights is actually twofold. One, this evening it will support National Night Out. If you are able to participate, it shows that you are partnering with your neighborhood in the fight against crime. But also we want to remind people that that's a big crime prevention tool. It seems very simple. You just flip your switch on. But criminals aren't going to travel in an area that's well lit up on the exterior. So it's definitely a crime prevention tool for your own home.
Something you'd recommend throughout the year and overnight?
Absolutely. Criminals typically want to get in and out really quick of an area. They don't want people to see them. So having an exterior light on definitely can help with the criminals staying away from your home.
Now, Mary Hope, one of the things that I see on the police reports in Harrisonburg is you see a lot of crimes where a person reports their car was broken into, things were stolen. Tell us about prevention in that regard.
We have definitely seen a lot of theft from motor vehicles. Individuals are leaving their cars unlocked, their windows down. They're leaving things like iPods, CD players, wallets, pocketbooks, even loose change, and people are taking it. It's easy access, and it's a quick grab for the criminal.
Sometimes I also see they're actually breaking into the cars.
Yes, a lot of times they will take whatever is in plain view, whatever it might be, and they are breaking the window. So if you just clean out your car and remove all those items, it will definitely help prevent from your car being broken into, and also your home.
Now, Neighborhood Watch. How many Neighborhood Watch organizations are there in Harrisonburg? There
are about 6 active Neighborhood Watch organizations, and those are throughout the city, and they work with our crime prevention specialists, and they also work a lot amongst themselves on what's going on in their neighborhood and what they've lately seen.
Are they effective?
They are very effective, and that's another reason we're out tonight with National Night Out. We want the neighbors to get out and about and get to know one another and discuss issues or problems they might be seeing in their neighborhood, but also how to prevent them and how to protect their neighborhood.
Would you recommend other neighborhoods, if they're concerned, to go ahead and try to form a neighborhood watch, and how do they do that?
We certainly do encourage that. The police officers can't be in every neighborhood at the same time, so that's kind of like eyes and ears for us. But it also helps the neighbors discuss things they've seen. It's certainly encouraged, and they can contact our crime prevention specialist, or anyone at the police department can point them in the right direction.
Now, where do you go from here tonight? What happens next, as far as some folks are already threatening to leave the area? There's still a lot of food over here, so if you're around downtown, come on down. There's barbecue and pizza, but it looks like the police and fire officials and the city officials, elected officials, are headed out. What's on the plan?
There is a bus that we're traveling in. The police department, fire department, city officials, and some other people are traveling and trying to hit as many picnics and neighborhood events that are going on this evening to celebrate National Night Out and also get to know the residents. So we'll be traveling around the city. Certainly people should come up to us if they have questions. Feel free to ask, and we'll do our best to help them out, but also if it's something we need to follow up on, we'll do that as well.
Okay, you've got a list of the events. Why don't you just give us a quick run-through of where they're going to be heading?
We're going to be leaving Court Square within the next few minutes. We're going to head to Harris Gardens, then Clay Street. We will be stopping at the Sims School, Purcell Park, Mosby Court, Collecello Street, and then ending up at Target. Target is the big sponsor for this event. So
if you're anywhere near those neighborhoods and, of course, want to come out and support National Night Out, or you have a question, I don't think I've ever seen this many police in one location, so if you have a question, you'd probably want to come out and ask them tips, suggestions, advice, what to do. And Mary Hope, we were talking earlier, what is one of the tips that you would suggest that people do as far as what can I do as an individual to help prevent crime or to help my neighborhood? What would you say?
You definitely want to harden the target, make the opportunity much more difficult for the criminal. They want quick access to things, and make it a little more difficult for them. Light up your neighborhood, make sure all your doors and windows are locked, and really do the basic steps to make it difficult for the criminal.
And if you have a question about something, call the police.
Feel free to call the police department. We're always available. Even if you maybe see something very minor in your neighborhood, we would much rather handle a situation immediately versus waiting several days. So always feel free to call us.
All right, Mary Hope Gangwer with the Harrisonburg Police Department, thanks so much for joining us. And now we'll send it back to the studio. And again, if you get a chance, check out National Night Out, take part, and turn on your light. Back to you, Kay.